The Leisure Seeker stars Helen Mirren and Donald Sutherland as Ella and John, an elderly couple each facing a major infliction, who decide to run away from their lives and take a spontaneous trip to the Florida Keys in their trusty RV, the Leisure Seeker. The Leisure Seeker is filled with memories of Ella and John's life and holidays together, and in what is likely to be their final trip, the two look back to the past while coming to terms with their impending morality. Leisure Seeker is an incredibly charming and beautiful movie which tells a truly human story. It tackles some really serious issues and does it very well, but it also has a touch of wit too. There's been a lot of movies about elderly people embracing their youth recently, but I feel like this one does it in possibly the most realistic and poignant way. While some of the movies along these lines have been incredibly silly, Leisure Seeker has a great sense of humour that spawns naturally from its more mature situations. Both Mirren and Sutherland are really fantastic in here, and it's especially interesting to hear Mirren speak in a thick Southern American drawl. Sutherland plays his role incredibly well, though I fear I can't say too much in fear of spoiling a part of the movie. What I will say though is that his performance is both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time, and very believable. There's a lot of great stuff in this movie, but I feel like it's one that reaches to be something a little more memorable and enjoyable than it actually is. It kind of feels like this movie just falls short of its full potential. I do feel like it runs a little slow in some parts. It's almost like a good TV series that starts slow for the first few episodes before you really get into the good stuff. It's a movie that progressively gets better and slowly draws you in, making you more invested as it goes along. This isn't the best way to enjoy a movie, but it's an overall rewarding experience in the end. That said, this is an enjoyable movie, even though sluggishly paced, and I would give it an easy 3 out of 5. Leisure Seeker is now available to purchase or rent on digital platforms thanks to Entertainment One, and comes complemented by a short 6.5-minute interview with Mirren and Sutherland, which gives a few small insights into the making of the movie, along with an 11-minute behind-the-scenes featurette filled with on-set B-roll footage and cast and crew interviews. It's not the greatest featurette I've ever seen, but for this kind of movie, it's perfectly ample. Once again, The Leisure Seeker is a touching, bittersweet and heartfelt movie with great performances and a moving story. Though a little sluggish at times, it's a movie well worth the investment of your time, if not just to see Mirren and Sutherland's fantastic performances and the film's gorgeous landscapes. It may not be one of the most memorable road trip movies ever, but it is a really good one. Thanks again to my wonderful friends over at Entertainment One for providing me with a digital copy of The Leisure Seeker for the purposes of this review. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos, you like what you've seen, you'd like to see more like this in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen right now, and also hit that like button down below if you're feeling extra generous. Also, don't forget to check out my many social media accounts, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.